Hello everyone, I'm Jeffepido, and I am here today with the techno-Zerg squad that we are calling the Horde. Since Generic recently made the Techno-Floater, it's time to give some of the cyborgs from the Bots and Bugs mod a try. Now, I expect this to be trickier than the last run, because the Swarmer has a lot of damage potential, but, needs positioning to maximize it, and can't displace. Also can't do much to armor. The Wyrm's bouncing weapon is a little tricky, and the floater seems like it could be pretty effective if you manage to get multiple colonies laid down, but the colonies need to destroy themselves to actually displace anything, at least by default, so early on that may be tough. But we'll see. I've played squads before where I thought, this could be awfully hard to play, and then it turned out not so difficult when you got used to them. I was thinking I might be inclined to try Vertex, because, yeah, I don't want to mess with those roaches just yet. You can probably guess why. Blast Scions can go straight to hell, of course. And actually, Nautilus doesn't look too bad. Also helps that I have, 2 flyers. But even so, leaning towards... Yeah, let's see. Well, there's leapers here. That's not too bad, but... Yeah, I'm hoping the flies will be relatively easy targets for the Swarmer and Colony. Guess we'll see what happens, though. So... Oh, right, exosuits. That's exciting. Or, over here, the airship. Airship and egg... Oh, and one of the egg sacs is directly in the path. That's just wonderful. I love it already. Yeah, let's do the airship mission. Why not? I'm not a big fan of myself. Okay. Where am I even going from here? I do not know where I want the floater to be putting his shit, actually. Do I want to come from down here? Ugh. Might be better off like this. How far does a worm move? Okay, that's probably far enough for this purpose, I think. The Vec don't have a lot of good attack angles here. Swarmer can reach just about anywhere. At least up here. Okay, that is really convenient. Okay, so my first thought is I could put the Wyrm... Now, the Wyrm has this weird bouncing attack. The good news is, in particular, though, if the... I don't think I even figured this out the first time I played the techno-Zerg, but if there are multiple equally valid bounce directions for your second aim, you can, as you can see here, exercise some control of it. So I'm inclined to do this one. Just pop the Scorpion over onto the spawn. That's good. And then can have the Swarmer take one of these and set down a colony to take the other. I think that works. Colonies, fortunately, have a range of, I think 3, so it'd be fine. Anyway, here I'll show you. Colonies have this basic 1 damage attack, or they have a self-killing attack that does this big artillery push. Now, when you get the upgrades, like one of them lets them shield the colony shield itself on lethal, and the other lets the colony only do self-damage equal to its own health instead of... Oh, I forgot it did the Impaler also did +1 damage when shielded. But yeah, if you have both upgrades, then you can potentially get a shield and have the, you know, 4-way push not be instant death. Anyway, I think that's enough rambling about that one. As much as I'd like to reduce the Scorpion to 1, I believe we need to do an Impale. I'm just, you know, happy that I was able to, you know, get a colony down without, you know, having to destroy it this turn. Alright, so I could just have this colony pop itself and do like this. Kill one and shove the other away, but I don't think I need to. I could do this, but that's actually unwise because the Swarmer has 1 health, sorry to say. Now, of course, Floater could just move. And then I guess one of the colonies could kill it. The colony that would die anyway could just kill itself for the two to do what I suggested before. Now then, what was I thinking about here? No, there's... Yeah, okay, he can't... That one's pointless, he has nothing to hit. I guess he could... No, this doesn't work because the only object is a building. Troublesome, but... Alright, yeah, I'll probably need to burn a colony, but... May as well make it this one, right? Okay, no, I could do this, and... No, I don't want to damage that guy so much. Huh, it actually leaves creep behind? I thought you couldn't make creep with the Techno-Floater on its own. Either way, I don't actually want to kill this guy this turn since he's blocking that spawn for me so politely. So I'm inclined to have the Swarmer just kill the egg sac this turn. And, I guess I'll spawn black with the Worm. 'Cause... Don't really want to deal with 4 guys, even if I have enough units down. Oh, wow. Oh my. They think they're adorable. Okay, so, how do I want to do this? Now, I can kill this guy here. Good. This is going to be tricky, though. Of course, if this colony's gone... And I guess it technically doesn't matter if I lose the Worm, but I don't want to get sloppy just because I can get away with it this time. Okay, I could just shoot this guy and have the colony finish him off, but... No. probably makes sense to have the colony finish this scorpion just because why not, right? And then I just need to get, well, Let's see, what can I do here? Of course, if I do this, that accomplishes nothing, although it does mean the termite at least isn't hitting a mission objective. And I lose the very little XP I've accumulated, but still, I hate it. Pushing the termite here is obviously a bad move. Now, if I do Crazy Town and do this, that would, well, be wacky as hell. Yeah, honestly, at least I don't know if I can save the Wyrm, actually. I'm trying to think if there's a good way to do this. Because I can't four-way push from here. And the Wyrm can't really save itself in a useful manner. I guess it could shoot the termite and have a colony kill the termite then, though. But I don't have a good way to push the Alpha Scorpion away from the Wyrm and City from this position. At least without killing the Wyrm. Oh, hang on. 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I mean, and the Swarmer would only be able to do, like, 2 damage max to the Alpha Scorpion. How troublesome. I suppose as long... Yeah, I suppose that's what the Wyrm gets for having 2 HP. You know? Now, can he... Okay, yeah, I may as well just do like this. And I could... Oh, wait, I could do this. I'm an idiot. That actually works perfectly. And then the Swarmer probably could have gone for... Well... Yeah, then the Swarmer could have gone for the Alpha. Well... Oh well. No worries. At least nobody has to die this time. But yeah, having only 1 or 2 HP on a unit really is tricky business. Yeah, not looking forward to that one. Let's do this. How bad can this... Yeah, pretty bad. Well, there are worse fates than dealing with termites, I suppose, but... Okay, I might have to put the Swarmer here. Shit, either way, there's limited options to get through this general area. And this termite is gonna be a fucking issue. Okay, I'm inclined to... I might need to put the Wyrm over here so we can deal with this shit. And then... I don't know, maybe... Okay. As long as there's room to get through somewhere, the Swarmer should be able to reach something. Gonna be hard as hell getting units into... Well, I guess with the exosuits, a colony might survive. No point rambling. This termite's almost certainly going here. Excuse me. And then what? Okay, yeah. Okay, so, for... Oh, actually I could, well... I could have an exosuit move here and punch the Scion over, but then he freezes. And that's just troublesome. I would really have liked to push this, termite onto this tile so it could block the spawn and, you know, die, but I don't believe I can pull that off. Could just do this and at least the problem's solved, I guess. This is one of those just fucking move problems, of course. Now, hypothetically, if I get the exosuit out of the way and go here... Yeah, only 1 damage because the Swarmer can't reach. That is the issue with Swarmers. Oh well. I signed up for this, didn't I? Anyway, this guy, what do I best deal here? Could just get out of the way, I guess. But then there's a rock. And I can't just punch him because, you know, time pod. Time pod's always got to inconvenience me in the dumbest ways. Now then, what do I assume I'd want to... I wish I could reach this guy with something else so I could, you know, push the... Truthfully, it's still tempting to have an exosuit shove the Scion onto a spawn tile just to make everything less troublesome. Since, yeah, I have basically no good options but to do this. And I guess I'm getting in here and, slapping down the colony. And, yeah. So, does this do 1 damage? Yeah, that'd be perfect. Then next turn I can just contrive to unfreeze him, since hopefully there won't be too many enemies poking around. I just don't have a great option here. I can't get on this guy, so... Yeah, I probably want the Swarmer to just kill this fly. Or, no, this exosuit can't. This one could, but I want him to do this. I guess it could just... I guess I'll go here. There was no part of this I don't kind of hate, but... At least he didn't accidentally take the termites, I guess. Alright. Oh, fuck you, Scorpion. Oh, that was nice of him. So I could just drop a colony and shove the... move the floater onto this spawn point. That'd be nice. Now, I'm thinking I'd just do like this. Don't see a lot of other great options, actually, because, actually, well, that doesn't work, and I can't. Okay. Yeah, because pushing... Yeah, I think it pretty much has to be the Wyrm getting up here and pushing that termite. This termite is a joke. Nobody cares about him. Wait. And I cannot push this guy up because this termite is going to end up here, and that'd be this whole row. So, no. Oh, wait. If I move this exosuit, I can just finish this termite with the swarmer. Great. If I break this, does it break before the time pod dies? I actually don't know. I feel like it should, but I don't know. That's important information. Okay. I suppose I'll have to reset if it... Okay, good. Now this guy, I can fucking kill now. Yeah, I think I need to spawn block, much as I'd like for there to not be a time pod sitting there. And this guy should probably, okay, no. First this. And inclined to have one of these guys. Yeah, I could just have this guy... I could have him pushed down. The floater can survive this hit and a spawn once. Or I could have the two colonies combine their attacks to just kill his ass. But I was hoping to have one crack this guy out of the ice and get him to the point. Yeah, let's just push him down. Get me some... It'd be way too troublesome to not get at least one of the exosuits moving. I don't want to absolutely have to get them done on the last two turns. Nothing good comes of that kind of time crunch. You end up doing stupid shit. Okay, so I think this one is just out of range. Can't quite hit the fly. Now this guy is a loser. Now, I could just move over here and drop the colony, which could then hit the fly. But then, I might have this one just explode the... explode and do 2 damage to the scorpion now. Or... Actually, if I do 1 to the... Hypothetically, if... No, because if I do that, this colony... that colony there dies anyway. But I could just have the... Wyrm move, I don't know, down here. This is so awkward. Either way, need to move the floater, and it can't be onto the spawn anymore. So, probably impale this fly before there's a trouble. And then... Probably best to just pop this guy, because the Wyrm doesn't have a good way to get him just yet. Actually, if I put the Wyrm here, it can't get webbed, right? Because the Vec won't step on the time pod deliberately. Weird as this whole thing is. I can go here to be ready to get out, and the Swarmer can tag this guy, and This is more rocks than I like having, but the termites will die before they're into position to do anything bad with it. Okay, you know, I think I forgot that one was also on a spawn, but it's fine. I just need to survive one more turn. And I can ignore this one if I have to. But I don't think I have to. So if I do this, that's a no bueno. I can just do that, and it's fine. And okay, good enough for now. Okay, you know, I don't mind Viscera nanobots, but it's not that useful when half my units can't take a hit anyway. I'm sorry, I need to check how avoid buildings works in practice. Like if I... Oh, so I could just point blank something for 2, even if there's a building right there, and it'll, like, push. Okay, I'm inclined to just take that one, because it's kind of important, but... as much as I really want the HP-related upgrades. I suspect it will save a lot of problems. This is going to be hard, though. I don't expect this one to go perfectly. Truly, I do not. Also, fuck my life, that's a lot of scorpions, isn't it? I don't have a plan. You guys got a plan? I sure don't. Alright, I could just put a worm here. Because then only one of the scorpion... They can't... No, wait, they could both get on him. Here? Fuck, I don't know. I'm not too fussed about the floater, because if a scorpion gets hold of him, he can, you know, get away. But this will be hard to keep up. Of course it had to be him. Okay, so if I move my dudes... Yeah, if I move, the Swarmer could just ice this Scorpion, that's nice. But then... Now... Let's see, I could have the floater go here and just eat the hit if I absolutely had to, but I don't want to do that, obviously. This antenna actually could take a hit, couldn't it? I already hate where I'm going with this, but, you know, it could. Attack Horde. Ooh, oh my. What do I see? But... Problem is, the Worm can't get quite into position to push this Scorpion. I guess, though, I could drop a colony here, and the colony explodes this guy up here to kill the fly. That is a fair ball. And then the Worm could get up here and push this Scorpion over. That works. I don't love it, but it works. Now, if I go here, though, the Swarmer can no longer get all the hits it needs. So, how do I do this? Is there anywhere I can go to make it happen? Tricky, tricky, tricky. Now, I guess if I do move the others away, then the worm can free itself, but, whoop-de-doo, right? That's not progress. Oh, wait, no, I can, yeah, if I go here... Oh, wait! If I go here, drop the colony, move up, and then the colony explodes itself, it won't be there anymore, and the swarmer should be free to do its thing. I think that works. Right, sorry, I kind of forgot the part where the colony was going to explode as part of this plan. My mistake. It's been a long day. You know how it is. And, of course, I get the antenna, all the better. Or would I be better off up here? Overthinking. Does... Nice, nice. Oh, oh, that's actually really good for him. Okay. Not perfect, but we got a spawn block and a dead Vec, and this guy blows shit up in his face, and oh, shit. That's gonna damage the antenna, isn't it? Well, I really didn't have options. I'm sure the antenna will understand. But, yeah. Pity I'm still facing at least 2 scorpions, though. Thank you for not being a scorpion. Okay, so they really had to do me like that, huh? Okay. So I do that. That would work, kinda. That gets one problem out of the way. I guess. Then, now, since I'm now maneuverable, am I? I need to double check how maneuverable works in practice, assuming it is working. Now, if I drop a colony here... Okay! So I know this guy's only got 2 health. If I dropped a colony somewhere and exploded it on him, then the termites end up here, and this guy dies. This one gets bounced into the worm with 2 left, leaving him with 2 health. That actually kind of works, doesn't it? I could do this and spawn... Oh, I need to... Would blocking... No, leaving 2... if 2 spawns are left, then it'd be fine, I think. I need to kill 7 enemies, but I've got enough enemies for it. If the, thing is gonna die. And I still need to get this antenna down. That is a problem, but... I didn't expect this turn to work out so neatly, though. Well, relatively speaking. Huh, yeah. Oh, hey, that's really convenient. Again, relatively speaking. Alright, so I could just get over here and beat the shit out of this guy. And then have the worm... no, the worm actually can't do the scion. Could have him do the scion and then, Alright, yeah, I don't know what the best way to do this is. Now... Yeah, because if there's an adjacent unit that's not a building, I can't just do that. Well, I could, but it's stupid. Maybe not the best place for the colony, but never know mind. I'll just, Now, of course, I could just go here, kill the termites, and stop worrying about this. Because the Scion isn't that big a deal when you think about it. And really, if it's only one more turn, I don't actually care. Yeah, I genuinely have no reason to care if the Scion dies this next turn. Yeah, I'm probably better served. Here's fine, I guess. Yeah, since I... Oh, hey! Oh, my! Didn't even realize I could get away with this. Alright. Anything I can do with him? No. The colony can just survive today. Oh, shit. Damn. I didn't even think about that part. Yeah, honestly, I've just never found the, whatever they're formally called, the Winter Scion to be that big a deal. But that is okay. Yeah, okay, no one else can get into position for him anyway, so... Swarmer can seal that deal. And let us celebrate 2 colonies surviving the battle. Oh, right, it's the building and mountain one. I was thinking of... Right, yeah, it's basically the counterpoint of Henry Kwan. Fun fact, in the original beta of the more pilot level up thing, Henry Kwan wasn't able to get maneuverable. Apparently, Keifer said that has been fixed, though. Anyway, so... Scorpion can't reach much. The termite can pretty much only reach this. I can probably guess where the termite's going, then. I don't know. Can't really bait anyone. But none of them have any real choices here. Oh, almost forgot the mites. Shit. That means the Swarmer's gonna pretty much have to take a turn to repair, doesn't it? Fuck balls. Oh well. Swarmer should be able to just, like, kill the termites. Then Worm can... Oh, right, the Worm has to basically point blank the reactor. No real choice. Or the Swarmer could do it, actually, but I believe the Worm is clearly the better choice in this scenario. That was weirdly nerve-wracking. Now, where do I want a colony? Here, I guess? Good a place as any. Now, what do I want to do with it? Actually, is this a good idea? Probably not. Funny as it would be, I could probably do better with getting the mites off anyone but a Swarmer. Oh, hell, I forgot about this part. Lemonymous truly is cruel. Now, oh, here's the really fun part. There's no actual getting this guy off him. I guess the colony could... Now, if I do this, then the colony could detonate and push him the rest of the way off. The colony would have to push him from over here, which is fine. I mean, there's only one other problem. And if I can get him free, then all else follows. Yeah, so I would then do... Or, actually, I could just shoot it directly, and then the swarmer finishes it. And then the new colony kills the fly. One way or another. So the swarmer might be better served being up here. And yeah, this will, well, blow up the rock and damage the termite, accomplishing nothing of value for the termite. But I do need to get those mites dealt with. That is a serious problem. Alright, I might... What attack order? Okay, so 3 before 2. That sucks. I could just have the Wyrm go here, push the guy here. Then have the colony kill the fly, have the floater go drop another colony and spawn block, and the swarmer just gets out of the termite's way and repairs. That takes care of the mites, and... everybody's happy except the Zerg, whatever we're calling them today. Oh, and this guy can, this one, that one, whichever. Probably the Scorpion, because this way a colony can just tap it. That's adorable. Alright, so since it's this way, the XP gets spread around since the Swarmer was doing so well. A shame I'm not sure its attack will take the maneuverable ability into account properly. But what can you do? Oh wait, this is much better. Okay, this might be tricky. And is that only one spawn? I mean, fair's fair, it's a fucking blobber leader, but still. This will be a pain in the dick. Oh god, I forgot the oh well. We'll figure it out. One way or another. Okay. I could just go here, since if the Scorpion approaches, the Swarmer should be able to just wipe it. But... or I could have the... yeah, I could just get the floater here, because if something gets close, the floater can drop a colony and float away. But... have to see how this unfolds. Okay. Can probably just kill that, but... That is too many spawn points. Should know better. Alright, so... I hate this. Now... Swarmer could just... Yeah, because that thing's got two... Does the blob... Okay, so... So it can explode twice, but it can't actually move. That's important to remember, I think. Meaning I could just have a colony push it away and let it be impotent while the Swarmer beats the fuck out of this, but... You can probably imagine why I don't love the idea. I absolutely need to get spawn blocking one way or another, though. I'm inclined to drop the Swarmer here and go wild on this guy. Because as long as I can solve all other problems, finishing the boss would be worth almost any price. Well, aside from letting a building explode. But... On the other hand, having the Swarmer kill the blob while I actually get a colony down this turn and have the colony survive is... Problem is, action economy-wise, I'm losing any way this goes. Well, I guess I could spawn block here and then push that guy like that. I already don't like how this is going, but... Yeah, I think I need to. I can't afford to let too much bullshit come out. And yeah, I'll let the Swarmer take this one out. Oh my, actually this might be... This might work. Should I just do this so... The Swarmer might be able to finish it next turn, or this so a colony could just tag it to death next turn. I feel good about this, at least having more units down. Oh, of course it's a Scorpion. Oh, my, that's convenient, isn't it? Okay, so I could just float away and drop another colony. And then, how much damage can I do here? And if one of these colonies is gone, yeah, this guy doesn't matter. I could actually just go here and push it sideways and then... No, wait, then it's explosion... Then it will kill itself and not block any spawns. But either way, it's not accomplishing much. Thank you for attacking the Wyrm, Blabber Leader. Point is, I probably want... I'm inclined to think this guy could do like this. Do damage to that, so the Swarmer can run in and kill the boss right now. And the other colony can, I don't know, kill... Oh, one of the Scorpions right now, but hang on. What, if anything, can I do from here? I could do that, which is pretty funny, and would allow me to do what I just suggested. Pretty effectively. Alright. And with that, No, he's got 3. I could just pop like this. Pop like this, so like that. Then the Swarmer can run in and finish the boss. Then I drop a colony, which pings this guy to death. And the colony will die by spawn blocking, a worthy sacrifice, as we can all agree. Oh, shit! That I didn't anticipate. Let's rethink this. That was probably not necessary in any case. So wait. Yeah, okay, I don't need to do it like that, I think. I could just have the Wyrm get over here and kill that guy. Now, if I do this, then... yeah, then I can just go kill the boss. Swarmer can kill the boss right now, and then... I could have this, the new colony also, you know... explode on the Scorpion for all anyone cares. Since it's gonna die anyway. Alright, well, stupid mistakes aside, I feel better now. And I need to get away from those southeast mountains since the blob is going to angrily fuck them up despite there being nothing worth fucking up over there. Alright, first thought. If I pop this guy over here, then the blob will finish him off, and it'll be funny. But now, I'm assuming the Swarmer can't go through yeah. Like I said, the attack doesn't take into account that he can move through stuff now. Oh, he can stand on buildings, like with the all-terrain in, what's it called? World Builders. Okay, so... yeah, I could just put a colony over here, and then have it explode to... no, wait, moving the Scorpion onto this tile doesn't really help. Okay, I could just have the Wyrm shove this guy over. Or... feel like I should kill the Scion this turn, but Scorpion... the Swarmer might be able to do something more useful than that. I guess if I get out of the way, this fly isn't a huge problem anyway, but... I'm kind of inclined to do this. Then... drop a colony here, move back to spawn block, and explode the colony to kill the Scorpion and push the fly over here where... I guess it won't actually die, but... won't accomplish much either. No, wait, it'll blow up a mountain, and that's kind of bad, and that might actually finish the floater off. Okay, but if I do kill the... damn, this is tricky. Okay, if I just did this... what then? This is surprisingly messy. No, I don't want to do that, but... Now, I guess if I just drop a colony here to... I guess if I shoot this guy over here with 1 health, the Swarmer might be able to finish him off. And then a colony could, hell, the colony could just finish this blob off to stop him causing problems and poke this guy. I don't care if the fly gets stronger as long as I'm, you know, doing okay on action economy. Oh, wait, shit, because the... Yeah, no, wait. I do need to at least kill... Yeah, if I drop a colony here, spawn block, then kill the blob... No, wait. Yeah, then I kill the blob with the colony, then the fly kills the colony. I don't love it, but, at least I have fewer problems. But if this stuff all explodes, things are just going to get complicated. Almost wonder if maybe I should... how I say... Oh, right, yeah. Leave... If I instead drop the colony where he's standing now and go here, and then the colony hits this, then the colony would be frozen before the flies attack, so the colony would survive. That might be a worthy play. Weird, but if it gets stuff done, you know... Time to make my enemy's foibles work for me. Wait, does the Winter Scion pop off after? Well, that's interesting. I learned something today. Or perhaps I should say I paid attention to something for the first time today. It amounts to the same. Anyway. The point is... Alright, point is, I can't kill both the termite and this other asshole, so, have fun, termites. Huh. You know, I don't... That's a fascinating one. Okay, she's useless. This isn't much help, but it's something to sell. If I'm willing to sell Viscera nanobots, which, you know, probably. I mean, I kind of like it, but it's... You know, it would cost extra cores, and I do have some stuff to buy that's expensive. Do I want +2 damage here? Do I... Ooh, I could actually fill out all the colony's abilities, which would be kind of wild. But I might be better off... Hang on, is that one per... Okay, yeah, it's 1 per. Now... The Techno-Worm might be more effective with a 4... Ooh, this is genuinely a tough call. But the Swarmer could absolutely fuck shit up with more... or damage, too. Though, I could just take resistance here and get some move upgrades going. Well... The worm really needs, I think, move at least as much as damage, but... I could do, like, resistance here, then move on worm, health on Swarmer. God, I want all these upgrades, but... But yeah, extra range on the colonies is pretty helpful. And the Wyrm has consistently needed more movement. And fuck having 1 health, I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 2.